Hey, if you're new to Edge of Indy, thanks for joining us today on our live Facebook broadcast. If you're a listener to the podcast, thanks for joining us and downloading it. Hey, it's great to be able to showcase great causes and organizations here in Indianapolis and be able to kind of put a spotlight on the movers and shakers and people and organizations that are helping make Indianapolis an awesome place to work and live and visit, actually. So my name's Aaron Sparks. I'm the host of the show, Edge of Indy, and also the CEO of Site Strategics, the sponsor of the organization. And we're a digital marketing firm here in Indianapolis. But yeah, that's not really the focus of what we talk about here. It's really about showcasing what's going on in Indianapolis and really presenting some of the best things that are happening and making sure that you choose local and choose local often. That's what Edge of Indy is all about. So I want to introduce our guests, and our returning co-host here is Brittany Simpson, digital marketing strategist for Site Strategics. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for having me again.
No problem. Well, I mean, we were pulling straws, and for some odd reason, you got it again. I don't know.
That's amazing.
It is.
I'm a great straw picker.
Well, we have some guests in the studio today, and that is two guests from Dotted Line Divas. We have Christina Huffins, founder.
Nope.
She said nope with conviction.
He did it wrong.
Huffines.
Good job.
Thank you. Y'all see that? You see the abuse that I get?
Wow.
Founder of Dotted Line Divas. Now I'm incredibly nervous, but we've got Tenoria Askew, board vice president of Dotted Line Divas. There.
Got it.
You got it right.
Woo!
I'm so sorry, Christina.
That was
That's okay.
Man.
I'm just really excited he messed up your name and not
I
mine.
know. It's usually the other way.
I'm glad this is being documented.
All right, I can see that we're having a good jovial laugh at my expense, but I got a show to do here, so simmer down, y'all. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Hey, I know you're fresh off a recent move to the newest location in Union Chapel United Methodist Church on 86th Street.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the organization. What is the Dotted Line Divas?
So Dotted Line Divas is a couponing organization, personal care pantry. So pretty much I go out and I coupon shop for personal care items, hygiene items, and I fill a pantry space up with those items. And then we are open once a month to the host state, and we give those items away.
It's incredible.
Yes. So I'm not just one of those crazy extreme couponers. I actually do it for a cause. I actually give stuff away.
She is more than an organized hoarder.
Yes. Yes, I am.
It's like strategic hoarding. Is
Yes.
really what it is.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm into it.
Oh, fantastic. So how long have you been doing this in Indianapolis?
I started about 3.5 years ago, almost 4 years ago. We've been a nonprofit 501c3 for about a year and a half. So we've been doing. I've had my pantry open for a year and a half now, almost 2 years. This is our third space. This is our temporary space. This is our permanent space. Sorry.
When did you get into? I'm sure this isn't like your first rodeo at the couponing situation. When did you get into that, and like how did you stumble into it, and how did you decide like this is how I'm gonna utilize it?
So my stepdaughter and my cousin used to coupon back when they used to double coupon, and I had no patience for it. I just stayed home and watched the kids. I went through a divorce about 5 years ago, moved up north, was going to those food pantries, and realized you couldn't get like laundry soap, toothpaste, toilet paper, those kind of items at most food pantries. So I just started couponing. It was just myself and my two kids, and I started building a stockpile, and then it just went from there. I got really obsessed with getting stuff for free.
Now, let's talk about that obsession, because I've seen, there was an entire reality series of TV shows
Yes.
About couponing, and my wife and I stepped into the couponing world and got really, really scared because
Really?
Oh my gosh.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
It was cool.
Yeah.
And she dove into it, and all of a sudden we're walking out with like $300 of stuff for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah.
And some of those reality TV shows, they were showing huge pantries and the savings. I mean, yeah, you're ordering a what do you call a skid and a half of toothpaste, but you're getting it for like pennies on the dollar.
Yep.
I've been banned from buying shampoo and conditioner.
I bet.
At one point,
By
we
who-
had
by whom?
Me, the
She
vice
started.
president. At one point, I think we did inventory, and we had 1,300 bottles of just shampoo and conditioner. That doesn't include all the other items we have in our pantry. And she's like, "Oh, but I just ordered 300 more," and I'm like, "What?"
It's free. You can't not order more.
See, you can't argue that.
We did put a dent in
Yes.
that with our grand opening this past week.
It's that to me is beautiful.
Yes. Yes.
My OCD sees that. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on a second.
That's
One's
amazing.
not correct there. Oh. Made you look.
It's
I just triggered two people in the studio.
we did.
now I'm twitching.
totally
Like,
right.
If you seen it now, you'd cry because it looks empty now.
Well-
we helped 55 families this last
did.
pantry day. 20
That's-
new families.
Oh,
So it was
that's
our biggest
incredible.
pantry day yet.
So how many families have you helped with this organization?
Oh
wow.
gosh, hundreds. I think.
We're
Just-
into thousands, I think.
Yeah,
by
yeah.
now.
I think just the first year that she really tried to champion making this a more public thing, just at Christmas, she helped 400 families.
Oh my gosh.
And that was like her first year. Really, we were just pushing her to say, do something more. Come on,
Yeah.
you can do it. So, I mean, now that she has all this momentum, the numbers just keep growing and growing and growing.
so you're like Santa when you really stop and think about
Yeah.
it. You're providing people with
Yeah.
absolute necessity items that they
You know-
otherwise would have a hard time. Like, what is
Right.
that like? That has to be very
You
rewarding.
know, before I really started with the pantry, when I just started giving bags away, and I remember one of my traditions are on Christmas Eve, we go into Home Place, which is the neighborhood I live in. It's where our pantry is based out of. I'm very passionate about that area, and a group of us will go pass out 20 to 50 bags to random houses, just put them on our doorsteps on Christmas Eve, and that is just amazing to me. So it kind of started there, and then it went to Easter. We was giving out bags at church, and then Christmas, and now we just help everybody anytime
Do it
because
all
it's
the
not just
time.
Christmas. It's items that at Christmas time people don't think about.
Sure.
They think about toys, they think about
Right.
food, they think about coats, clothes.
socks, and things. Yeah.
Nobody thinks about things that we use every single day.
And even more just beyond Christmas, on a day-to-day basis, one of the things that hit home for me that Christina said was, as someone who would be considered a family in need during a tough time in her life, she was able to learn that you can get assistance for food. She was even able to get assistance with clothing and even furniture items. She could not get hygiene items. So there were times that she couldn't provide basic hygiene needs to her kids. So to think, okay, yeah, you can go to the store and you can get items you need with food stamps, but you can't walk out with toilet paper. Can you imagine
Yeah.
not being able to walk out of
It
Target
just hasn't
with
been
toilet
thought.
paper?
Hasn't been thought through.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got a superpower.
Yes. It's the only gift I have.
That is not
That is
true.
not true. I've not even known you. And I
I'm
know
not
that's
crafted. I'm not a crafty person.
Christina
all.
has the gift of compassion. I actually told her and one of her best friends that I had a dream the other night that I was like trying to stop her from taking in 5 children. And I don't know where
That
this
would be
dream
me.
came from, but I had this dream that I was like, Christina, what are you doing? And that's totally something she would do. Absolutely something she would do.
So you're selling yourself short there.
Yeah,
Little
most
bit.
definitely.
Maybe.
Taking
Most
on,
definitely.
I applaud you for taking on 5 kids. I mean, that's just.
Well, you know,
that's
I was
fantastic.
married for 10 years and we had 5 kids. So, you know, big family doesn't. I'm an only child, but I love kids.
You get kind of chafed after a while with these kids, though. I mean, I got 4 myself. I mean,
Yeah.
don't you need a break?
Yeah, that's the best part about taking in other people's kids.
You get to give them back when you're
At
done.
church, you'll never see me empty-handed. I always have somebody's baby in my hands.
Yeah, yeah.
Like always.
Yeah.
At the pantry, when families come in, I'm always taking somebody's baby from them.
And that's another really.
But then giving them
And
back.
with permission.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes with Christina, it's not with permission.
No, sometimes I just take the baby.
But that's
Yoink.
another really cool thing about the pantry is that that what makes us a little unique is that we actually spend time building relationships with these people. So we find out what their additional needs are. And even if we can't meet those needs, we are talking to them about them, getting updates about them, trying to find them other resources that could possibly meet those needs. So these families, when they walk in the door, they know who we are and we know who they are. It's not, they're not just a number coming in to get a bag of stuff and then we don't see them again or we just wait to see them the next month. They're texting her when they're having having babies when they're going on job interviews and stuff like that, they're talking to her.
They're literally texting, "Do not take my baby."
Probably.
Ma'am, I need my baby back.
No, they actually
Ma'am,
just
ma'am.
give them up. It's so awesome. But it's like pantry day. I get the most hugs in a year. I mean,
Yeah.
every one of my families, I love them. I mean, I always say they're my favorites, but I tell every family that they're my favorite because they are. I like.
Secrets out.
I don't have just one favorite. I have several.
One of my favorite things, and I found you all on Twitter, and I see all the current media coverage that you're gaining steam, and I really like that. My favorite thing that you do is not just give away all this product and really help people out. You teach people how to do this.
Yes.
So you're teaching them a skill. What's the saying about you can teach someone how to
Teach a
fish or
fish.
something? But
Yeah.
You can
You
fish for
can-
somebody, or you can teach them how to fish. So
That's
it.
you can fish for
Yes.
somebody and then give them a meal, or you can teach them to fish
that's the
and
one.
feed them for a
Yeah.
lifetime.
So you are feeding them for a lifetime.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So tell me about your how you do that, what your teaching involves, and all of that, because I think it's awesome.
So the second Saturday of each month, I teach the coupon class. I don't just teach them how to coupon. I teach them and give them the basic skills. And then the best part is afterwards, we go on a coupon trip and we go shopping. So it's kind of like above and beyond just telling somebody how to coupon because couponing can be overwhelming. And so I try to teach you the basics so you don't get overwhelmed. And then I take you and we shop and we see how it's
Her
done.
kung fu is very strong.
Yes, good job, Grasshopper. Totally.
Do you, and I'm sure it's not just cut, like the kind with the scissors that you cut out of the newspaper anymore. Do you
Oh,
do like
it's
the
all-
digital coupons
yeah,
and
yeah.
things as well?
Yeah, I'm not too big into digital because I can get more of the paper coupons, and I like to be able to give that paper coupon and watch it come off. Digital coupons is hit and miss.
Huh.
So I like to see.
And that's how they get you.
Sure.
Sure. Well, and a digital coupon only comes off of one item.
Right.
But when I have paper coupons, I buy bundles. So I get 60 papers a week. So I have massive amounts of coupons.
Holy moly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
they see you coming and they know you.
Yes,
Uh,
they
all-
do.
All the
There's
all the
certain
different.
stores that we have good relationships with
Yeah.
now because at the beginning they did not like her.
I was there every
Let's
day.
just be real. Yeah.
No, I get that. So I mean, the superpower that you have here for couponing, right? Have you now? I dare mention the thought. Have you ever thought about combining efforts with other kung fu master couponers, right? And really being able to double and triple the opportunity here to be able to have a concerted effort and stock multiple pantries and be able to work together and even work with those brands that are are providing the coupons.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know the grocery stores have their own couponing, but on top of that, you've got the brands that are out there.
Right.
I mean, championing the brands and the brands actually lifting up organizations like yourself
Yeah.
would be a great relationship, right?
Yeah, that's a great idea. Thank you. We're going to write that down because we didn't think of that.
Bam.
Well,
So,
you have a partnership with Kroger, right?
We do
Yes.
have a partnership with Kroger.
Tell me about that, because I saw that and I was like, that is smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically, Christina has gotten a really good relationship with one of the store managers. And once we were able to prove that we were legit, show our 501c3 papers.
You're not
Sure.
crazy ladies with babies and things. Yes.
Exactly. So they are aware that we're a nonprofit. They know what we're doing. And now she has the ability that instead of having to go fill up carts and have all these crazy people looking at her like she's nuts, she actually just places an order online and can go in and say, I need 300 bottles of shampoo. And
you can load it up.
they can load it up. And so, yeah, she can do that,
No, man,
however
we'll
she
take you in the
needs.
back of the building.
Right, exactly. Exactly. And they also, it's, it makes the checkout process
Yeah.
easier
Yeah,
for
yeah,
them and for the, for her. And so, yeah, but we always welcome couponers who are willing to donate to our cause. I think what makes us so unique is that we are only personal care and hygiene items. And a
Yeah.
lot of people coupon food. Christina does not coupon food.
Just because of the perishable nature?
The perishable nature, and there's a lot of other required logistics when you are giving away food. So, and also because she knows that there are food pantries on every corner,
I was
so
gonna say,
people
she's filling a
can
need.
meet
You're
that
filling a
needs.
gap.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are always looking for couponers, or if someone wants to partner with us and coupon like she does, because she is our sole couponer. And as a board, that's something we always think about. Like, if something happens to Christina, what do we do? Because we don't have another couponer. So we're always looking for people that are willing to coupon.
You're also looking for Spanish-speaking volunteers right now.
Yes.
Right? I saw. Okay. Do you want to tell people out there why and how they can find you?
During Pantry Day, one of our largest clienteles are Spanish-speaking clients. So one of the things that we pride ourselves in is that their pantry experience is like they are shopping. We want them to come in and be able to choose the name brand items. That's one crazy thing that just blows my mind is people get to walk in here and get name brand products. And so when our Spanish speaking families are coming in, they may have questions. We may need to communicate something to them. We're trying to build those relationships and get to know them and get to know their families, but we can't communicate with them. So if every third Saturday of the month, if we had someone volunteer for a couple of hours to translate, that would be amazing. Amazing. We had a student do it this last Pantry Day, and it was so cool to see her get comfortable with these families, and these families turn around and get comfortable with her.
I'm sure that lights them up.
Absolutely,
to have that experience.
absolutely. Because we want to say we value your diversity and what you're bringing to our pantry, and we want to accommodate that.
Love it.
Fantastic. So you have a process in place as well to be able to where families in need can actually be in touch with you,
Yes.
or nominate other families in need. So what does that process actually entail?
So they can go to our website, dotterlinedivas.com, and basically fill out a form as a family in need. That then comes to us electronically, where we're able to communicate with them ahead of time if we need to, ask any questions, clear anything up based on the information they gave us, and inform them on what they need when they come to the pantry. Every family needs an ID and a utility bill. That's all we require.
Okay.
It's a lot less than what a lot of other pantries require.
Sure.
So we just want them to be set up for success when they walk through the pantry doors. So filling out that form ahead of time, asking any questions, letting us ask any questions. They can email us at info@dotterlinedivas.com as well.
So there on the screen we have dotterlinedivas.com. Make sure that whoever's watching this, and on top of that, I want to pause real quick and make sure that our online audience shares this show, because this is very, very important to be able to get the word out, and we rely on our listeners and our watchers to be able to help move the message out. Is that it's imperative that this type of local connection and local community can get this type of lift from this audience. And the audience we have is certainly wanting to see great organizations like this foster. So aligning with Dotted Line Divas, I mean, are you open to have other couponers, either professional couponers or ones that are just starting out, to be able to help you in this organization?
Yes, I'll take as many as people as want to help. There's always items that we get for free. So, I mean, it's not like it would take a lot if more couponers would pitch in and help us. So, yeah, we'll take as many people as want.
But it's a huge skill. I mean, honestly, I tip my hat to you, because you get into that space and you have a whole recon, and there's a lot that you can do. And if you don't need those 300 bottles of shampoo, right, for the home, if you can actually use your powers for good, all these couponers out here, and be able to bring it over to Dotted Line Divas, what a benefit to the community they can provide.
Most definitely.
And I think the biggest thing is we're not just in Hamilton County, Marion County. We're open to the whole state, because we are one of a kind. So it doesn't matter if you live on the north side up in Carmel, where we're located. Actually, now we're in kind of Castleton, Nora area.
Yeah.
So we're open to the whole state.
And we've had people from Anderson and from Greenwood and from Brownsburg travel to our pantry. So imagine someone
because it's beautiful. Like, look, that's
it is.
It's like the best place ever.
Yeah. Imagine someone who has a need, that their need is so great that they're willing to probably find transportation to come all the way, an hour, 45-minute drive to get these basic necessities that we take for granted.
Is there any plans in the future of possibly doing the inverse and actually taking it out to people?
We've had a recent experience where we've done a pop-up pantry.
There you go.
So we've gone to a different area. It was a different area of Hamilton County. It was in the Fishers Noblesville area.
Right.
And someone let us come into their church actually and build a pantry for a day. So that brought in a lot of different faces, let us get into a different area. So we would totally be willing to do pop-up pantries. Someone provides the location. They were gracious enough to not only provide a donation, but also the volunteers for that day. And we brought in products, set it up, and, we hit tons of new faces.
What does your volunteer process, how does that work?
You can go to our website for that as well, DiallineDivas.com, and just say that you're interested in volunteering. That then comes to us, and our wonderful volunteer coordinator then communicates to them, lets them do sign up through Sign Up Genius, where they pick, when we need volunteers for a lot, not just our pantry days, but stocking. We need administrative help so people can volunteer in that capacity. If they can't stand and walk people through pantries and stock shelves, there's administrative tasks they can help us with as well.
Do you need anyone with OCD to do OCD things?
Yes.
Yes.
You can come totally volunteer and help stock, help do inventory.
Get your OCD groove on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come over
I mean,
to Dotted
just think
Line
something as
Divas.
simple as going through tons of bottles of shampoo and marking out barcodes.
Huh.
We need manpower for that.
Yeah,
you
that
know?
takes time.
Yeah, absolutely. And the
And
more
they have to be sorted and put back on the shelves in the
Yep.
exact order.
Yep, you're exactly right. And many hands make light work.
There you go.
So, and probably the biggest volunteer capacity we need right now are board members. We are looking for new board members. We are actually going through a season of changing, that time of year where some fall off, you keep some. So this is the time of year where we're looking for new board members. And that's a huge commitment. So we want some fresh new perspective, but we want someone that's or individuals. We have about 3 open positions that are going to be committed. So if anyone's interested in being a board member, I will tell you that we are probably the most laid back, fun group. We do a lot more giggling in our board meetings than we do. But it's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun.
How did you get involved in this, Miss
Yeah.
Fanciness? Because most people know you from MasterChef.
I know, but
So if you could tell Gordon, is Gordon watching?
hey, Gordon,
Hello, Gordon
would
Ramsay.
you like to call me back to MasterChef, please? I mean, I know I'm going on the cruise in November, but what happens after November, boo?
She's been there from day one.
Yeah, so Christina and I became friends about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And because we both attend the same church, Mercy Road Church, and I lead a team, our hospitality team, which has to do with coffee and donuts, food. So I lead that team, and I kind of recruited Christina to be on my team, and we worked together and got to know each other. And I don't know, she kind of sucked me in, I guess. That's the best way to
Because you're
describe it.
bossy.
I am.
I needed somebody that would get my team going and tell me what to do and
a little
stay
bit
on
more
track.
direct and assertive than
Yes.
a lady
Christina.
boss? Is that you're a lady
Yeah,
boss?
I'm
Yeah.
totally a lady boss. Yeah, one thing led to another, and really it was kind of helping her with a lot of that administrative stuff. And next thing you know, she's forming a board, and she's like, will you be my president? And I'm like, absolutely not. I will be your vice president.
Yep.
So that's kind of what happened. And it's just really cool to watch Christina and just know her story. And I was just telling someone at church on Sunday, like, to know the details of her story, and not everyone does. I mean, she's one of my best friends, so obviously I know a lot of the details, but to know the details of her story and to see where she's gone from just 4 years till now, like, who doesn't want to stick around and watch that continue to grow and blossom, and who doesn't want to be a part of someone who struggles themselves helping other people struggle? Like, what is that? How often do you hear people do that?
That's authentic caring.
Yeah.
And this is what we're striving to showcase here on Edge of Indy. So thank you so much for sharing the story.
Yeah.
We want to be able to inspire more people
Yes.
to do just that, right? So if they can join the band of merry coupon cutters, right? You can just imagine like a fleet of people just walking into the doors of Kroger, and I mean the face that the teller is going to have, as you come in. saving hundreds and thousands of dollars, right?
Especially when they have to scan all those coupons.
Yeah.
My biggest was 882 products and 882 coupons that they paid me to walk out with.
Yeah.
How long did that take?
It took us 2 hours from start to finish.
Well, that's not too bad.
2 pallet jacks full of stuff.
That's about what I spend at Target on a regular day.
Right?
So, you
No
know.
big deal.
All that in shampoo, huh?
I don't know.
No.
Not at Target. It's all the things.
It's all the things.
All
at
the
Target.
things. Yeah.
Yep.
So go check out dottedlinedivas.com, and you can also check them out on Twitter at Dotted Line Divas, on Facebook, Dotted Line Divas.
Yep.
Excellent. And Instagram, Dotted Line Divas.
Good branding, guys.
We've got
Good job.
consistency there.
Good job.
Is there anything else that we can help you with today? How can we help you as an organization?
You can go to our website and find out how to help volunteer, donate, become a sponsor. I mean, we're always looking for financial contributions because we have to be able to buy product. One unique thing that we offer that I don't want to forget to mention is not only do we help families in need, but people like ourselves that can afford this stuff can come in and shop. And I put that in quotations because you're not actually buying anything at retail price. What you're doing is getting stuff at a significant discount. I'm talking toothpaste, name brand toothpaste for 50 cents. Or a suggested donation. So I can't tell you the last time I've bought toilet paper, toothpaste, laundry soap, shower gel at regular price. I go into the pantry, I get what I need, I make a donation, and then
That's
that
awesome.
donation is letting Christina coupon more.
That's like super smart.
Yeah.
You ladies are the best. The
Thanks.
best energy. I love it.
Aw,
Thank
thanks.
you.
I'm going to come organize your stuff.
Yes, please do.
We have a lot of stocking to do because my shelves are empty right now.
Yeah,
So,
we had such
Alright.
a great pantry day.
yes, we had good pantry day. So
Fantastic.
I have lots more shopping to
And when
go
is the
do.
next pantry day?
The third Saturday of each month is
Okay.
pantry day. Second Saturday of each month is coupon class and stocking days.
Okay.
Woohoo.
Yes.
I'll see you soon.
All right, so go to a coupon class, help out. I mean, there's so much that you can do
go
for this organization. Go shopping,
Yeah.
organize, whatever that OCD thing is. I mean, there's now I am in an environment where you can channel your efforts.
There's one more thing. Can I mention it really,
No,
really
you're done.
quick?
Yes,
Sorry.
ma'am. Go on.
For those of you that shop at Kroger, you can
Yes.
actually go online and register your Kroger card,
Ooh.
the card that you zap every time you go shopping to support Dotted Line Divas. That's all you have to do. And then just go shopping like you normally do at Kroger. And because you registered it, a portion of Kroger's whatever goes to us.
That's
so
awesome.
That's
Yes.
all you have to do is just go online,
And go-
choose Dotted Line Divas,
And go about your business.
and then
Yep.
do your regular shopping.
That's awesome. Way
How
to make it
easy.
easy for people. Like there's no
Yeah.
excuse not to do that.
Yeah.
'Cause you don't really have to
Because
do
you're
anything.
shopping anyways, and Kroger wants to give any nonprofit can sign up to do this. So, I mean, why
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 not?
not?
Why not?
Yeah.
That's like money just being thrown
Free
away. They want
free
to give
money.
money. So yeah, I love Kroger.
Love it.
Well, fantastic, ladies. You ladies are doing a fantastic job, and I commend you. And thanks so much for being kind of emblematic of organizations. This is bootstrap, and this is not coming in with huge organization bureaucracy. This is somebody doing the right thing,
Right.
and having a lot of like-minded people coming around and really making something out of caring.
That's
So
exactly it.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
Thank
your
you.
time
Thank
today.
you.
Thank you, ladies.